So this program began based on a conference that I went to, sponsored by the American Board of Internal Medicine Foundation. This conference was about restoring joy into practice, particularly primary care practice. Some investigators, researchers went around to 23 practices around the country and found the most innovative practices that were getting the work of primary care done, but making it a pleasure, making the doctors want to go to work. And there were 5 different categories of innovations. I listened to these, I thought about them, and the one that they spoke about using scribes caught my attention. And initially I thought, geez, if you're going to use scribes, why not just use voice recording? And that should take care of it. But when I spoke to the people who had actually done this, they said, no, the scribes do much more. So I thought about this and said, geez, we can do this at UCLA, and maybe we can even do it better. So we organized a team together, and the team included a variety of different people, patient services representatives, nursing, physicians, and we thought about what might be the best model. What must be the best model? And actually a lot of what the initial discussion was about was what was the name. And what we decided it was going to be the physician partners. And with that, we spent a lot of time in the first 3 months or so developing what the model really was. What was the choreography? Did the physician partners go into the rooms before the doctors, or did they go in together? And I have to give a lot of credit to the physician partners because they created this role. They decided what worked best in terms of who was where and when, and made it work for us. It's been a remarkable success, not only for patient care, but for physician sanity. To be able to go through a day and have everything done in real time. And I know for me, sometimes I tend to forget things that I perhaps even have told the patients, and that it just never happens with the physician partners in the room. They are the angels behind me and beside me. What I like to brag about is that I can go through a session and never touch the keyboard. And you just don't see that anymore. You don't see that anymore. And it allows me to have that eye-to-eye contact, that hand-to-hand contact with my patients that's so meaningful, not only for my patients, but for me as well.
I actually have been fortunate enough to participate in the physician partner program since the very beginning. And I can absolutely tell you that it's changed my whole life as a physician. We've spent most of our physician lives figuring out how to speak with our patients, to give them our full attention, even with pieces of paper, to write, use our body language to communicate that we're listening, to have a dialogue. And with the advent of CareConnect, it is an amazing computer system with so much functionality, but it's really challenging when there's a computer pillar to give a patient the same amount of attention, to listen, to engage, and have a real dialogue with a patient. And one of the most amazing parts of having a physician partner is enabling that conversation again and really get back to the roots of medicine, getting back to the roots of what a therapeutic medical interaction truly is, without having to either even use a pen or a pencil, rustle around with lots of paper, definitely use a big computer pillar system and go back and forth with your head like this. I'm able to sit right in front of the patient, give them my full attention, and really have a conversation. This also is incredibly efficient with time because I'm not toggling back and forth between a computer, toggling back and forth between papers. And again, we can have a true interaction with patients. We have residents who rotate at our clinic, and they see how effective this is, not just in terms of time, but again, in terms of a therapeutic interaction, and it served as a real role modeling in terms of what it means to be a primary care physician.
In my duties assisting 2 primary care physicians at UCLA Santa Monica Internal Medicine, I've witnessed firsthand the impact of the Physician Partners Program. It's a truly valuable support initiative that frees up our doctors to do their main purpose here, which is caring for patients. The effect of it can be seen in the relief our doctors feel knowing they'll have an added layer of support in their room each time, as well as in the satisfaction of all of our patients.
As a patient services representative, I believe that physicians partners have helped me greatly with follow-up after physicians' visits with our patients, as well as coordination of care with referrals to different departments here at UCLA. I really believe that they contribute to improving the quality of care that our patients here at UCLA deserve.
Having a physician partner available when I'm seeing patients has literally revolutionized the way I practice. It has caused me to rethink the visit from beginning to end. It has caused me to deliver, I think, a much better quality of care and be much more connected with my patients. Besides that, it allows me to be completely refreshed at the end of a session. I don't feel like I need to trudge back to my office and have an hour or two of documentation ahead, and it's made seeing patients an absolute joy.